Welcome to the RoughNeX.
Hey guys, and welcome to the, oh shit, that is loud. I need to maybe turn this down. Basically, I'm just going to make a quick video showing you all the settings for the people that haven't downloaded it yet. I'll just go through them all with you. And this is actually the first time I've done them as well. Well, tell a lie. I jumped into a game to have a little play about because I was looking to basically edit my settings so that I could record and not take a massive frame rate hit. So most of my settings are sort of between maybe high and ultra, with a few mediums. As long as you disable anti-aliasing, you should be fine for anyone who's looking to play this game. I literally doubled my frames just by dropping that, and I'm not even sure how much it actually improved the game, like with it on, because I couldn't really notice a substantial difference. But yeah, anyway, so we've got... So it's got main menu, so we've got play, which all these little showcase modes are just introductions into how to play the game. So you've got infantry based mode, you've got the underwater scene, you've got a chance to try out some vehicles, and you've got a helicopter. Now I've only tried the infantry one and I got my ass handed to me. Yeah, that was hard. I need to make sure I turned down the difficulty on that one, but it's a good way to learn the game and to map some of the buttons that you might be, you know, you used in Arma 2. I noticed that there's a few that I need to fix, where yeah, it's all back to scratch again, so make sure you remember those. There's obviously multiplayer, which just the same as last time, you can, although I've got a filter saved here because we usually play on the 4 games ones, which is for all you other guys out there. It's great to see that they're already making this. I mean, 4 games, the wasteland side of things is the best part of Arma. Don't get me wrong, I do like all of their like story mode and all their co-op missions and stuff like that, but nothing better than playing with a group of your mates and then setting up around a town and then just totally defending that town for the game and going out for raids and stuff. So hopefully these guys get on it and make something really, really good. Comes with the usual stuff. You can filter out, I mean that was just me filtering 404, but if I take that off, there's like a billion games. Obviously you get to host, refresh and join or create something completely new. Let's jump. So after that we've got editor. Actually I'll come back into that in a second because I'm guessing that's how you edit the map, but I don't want to go into it because I could probably get lost in there for a while, so we'll come back and then we'll go back to that later. So after editor you've obviously got the option setting, and here you've got your typical video, audio control, game, which I guess is difficult and stuff, your profile and expansions. Now I just bought the basic one so I won't be getting free expansions, but I'll just buy them when they come out. I mean, what was it, £20? That is nothing for a game. For a chance to get into alpha, beta and the full game, that's just silly. Bohemia, you take my money, I'm happy to give you it. Yeah, so yeah, in the video section you've got your free basic options, as well as if you want to just overall do everything, so you can set it on like ultra high or whatever, that'll do that for all the settings. Of course you have an auto detect button, quite nice, but again, some things in that, even with the auto detect, where I'm just like, nah, I really don't need this. It might make the game look a little bit better, but not like doubling the frames. You know, losing out on the chance of having double the frames better. So yep, this is the basic one. So you've got your typical full screen windowed, full screen window. I'm playing on full screen window right now because I was doing other stuff, but generally you have a list of all your... Oh no, yeah. Generally you'd have a list of all your resolutions. Just pick which one's yours, off you go. It might sound a bit funny by the way, it's because I've got a massive cold. I sound like, I don't know, Barry White at the moment, but whatever. Ooh, some nice aspect ratios in there for some of you guys running on massive fucking monitors. Of course you've got your interface sizes. I always play very small because very large, I don't know, takes up all the screen. Pain in the arse, still like that. Keep it very small. You've obviously got your visibility, which you see actually on the screen behind you. As I scroll that, things get more clearer, or you can't see shit at all. I'm still playing about with that setting because that was one of the ones where you know, you could have it at a good number and see relatively a good distance, and you wouldn't take a massive frame rate hit. But you could put it up, and you wouldn't take much of a massive frame rate hit. But I'm not sure if the distance was even worth it, as most guns would be really hard to shoot that distance anyway. So for me, I'm usually sitting, yeah, probably about there, at the 3,000, 4,000 mark. What's this? Object drawing distance affected by overall visibility. No idea what that is. Someone can tell me what that means. The shadow. This is a weird one for me because see when you're in the game and I was playing about with the shadow, outside of having it off, which does make it look a bit naff, you know, trees without shadows, just having it on any other number makes the game look amazing. So even like, and it's not like a super difference. So if you had it on just a random number, say 50, and you compared that to 200, I wouldn't say there was a huge, like, it's nice, but just having the shadow to begin with really is enough. So play about with that one on your settings. I didn't find there was too much of a frame rate difference actually playing with that, but you know, I guess maybe that's just my rig. Of course, we'll go into the rendering section. You've got your 3D resolution. As always, you want to select the same screen as what you're using. You can drop it down if you're maybe having mega issues, but that significantly makes your game look like shit. VSync. I've always kept that on in my games. It's something to do with screen tearing, but I don't know. I didn't check to see if that one, if you turn it off, if you get any sort of visible improvements or not. Anti-aliasing, that's the big one for me. Even though I have a lot of options for it, and generally on every game except Arma 2, I'll have that on maxed. Yeah, on this game, no, just no. Even having it on the lowest one is the difference between like another 20 frames, and it's not as if like, of course, if you're running on like 120 frames or some stupid number, then maxing out, fine, that's great, you know, staying above sort of 60 frames is great. But when I'm recording in Fraps, my frame rate drops from about 60 to about 30, no joke. But when I turn anti-aliasing off, it goes back up to like 50, so I do get like a massive FPS increase. So it's a good one to mention out for you guys. Post-processing, I'm guessing that's, yeah, I'm not even sure on that one. Maybe I don't have to have it that high, but I didn't notice the difference turning it low or turning it high on FPS, so I just kept it up there. Post-processing, yeah, you do get another one where it's, you get a much better, it was words, yeah, higher frame rate. I didn't disable it though, as I quite like the effect, so I just kept it very low, and that seems to be the balance between making the game look very smooth, but also not losing out on that little bit of tech. HDR, there's only low and standard. Really looks good having that on. Makes sort of lens flare and all that look phenomenally good, proper realistic. Anisotropic filtering, I just kept that very high. As you can read right there, what's that? Lettering quality of texture surfaces at shallow angles and distance. No idea what that means. Again, played about with it, wasn't too much effect on my computer, so just kept it as high as I could. This, because I haven't had a chance to fly or use anything, I'm not even sure how that's going to work, to be fair. Dynamic lights, not played a night game yet, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect my game at all. Then you've got quality. Some of them are kept very high, like I do like my textures to be quite high. I do like my object detail. Well, actually, was it quality? No, yeah, I played about with this one. I think I just kept that on high. There wasn't a significant jump up between the settings, but again, it was just a nice little FPS jump. Same with terrain detail. Clouds. I kept that on standard because honestly, I don't even know why I'd want that high. And that's like something I'm just like, what? Shadow quality. Yeah, I might put that up. I'm not sure yet. Again, it looks really good the way it is. And because I've found a setting that I like, I don't really want to change it. And I've kept particles high because I quite like my explosions and stuff, but we need to see when we get into a proper like 30 on 30 firefight or something to see how that holds up. So yep, that's all of the settings. Oh, I don't want to restart. Let's cancel that, let's go back. Yeah, you've got your audio, which is just your basic effects, music, radio. I think that's mic, I don't know what they call it, on voice activation, something, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, bump this up. I've got a beast computer, why not? Let me see. Controls, typical stuff, the keyboard, mouse, and controller, which is nice. If I could be arsed doing that, that would be phenomenal. The only thing that I was going to look for was, let me see. I need this one. I do like my, what is it? Where's the walk? Yeah, if I come back to it, I really can't remember what my settings are. Game, you've got language, subtitles, radio subtitles, blood of course, tutorial hints. I guess that's okay. Not sure what that is. Someone can tell me. And head bob, I'd just keep that there. Difficulty, I'm a complete douche, so recruit. Yay! Looks like there's a billion fucking settings here for doing anything you want. I'll let someone else deal with that. Got your profile. Share. Yeah, let's create a new profile, why not? Let's call it... I want player 1. Okay. Not really. It's obviously a selection of heads here, doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, he's got mustache, that'll do it. Oh, so we've got diving goggles, shades. Shades blue. Stop turning, you bastard head. And tactical glasses. Yeah, it's a bit of tax on. Don't know what that is. I guess that's my voice. Alright, sweet. Ah, squad Euro. URL. Let me enter that one in again. Can I change my player ID? Yeah, fuck it. Keep it like that. That'll do it. Okay. What's this? It's great to have you first, blah blah blah. New to armor free. Just dive in. I'll slow scroll this so you can have a wee read of it if you want. Okay. Let me see. Shit. I wonder if I changed my video option. Ah, no, I didn't. That's sweet. Fuck, because maybe I jumped on a new profile there, it might have fucked me up. There's obviously expansions, which there is none right now, so that's fine. Oh, what the fuck's happened? Mine's all crashed and shit. Alright, escape, that brings me back. Then click expansion. Click on field menu. What is this? It's like it's just how to, just telling you how to do all the controls. Recommend just jumping into a game and fanning about, it's a lot better. And that looks like, oh no shit, yeah, that's alright. Let's try out this editor thing. Nope, fucking thing popped up. Oh, did it again? Alright, so this is me in the editor. As you can see, it's a big fucking map. As usual, Arma always do that. Yeah, I've never been in editor before, so it's like we've got waypoints, tools, editing, blah blah blah, set scenarios and maps, your save options, intel, blah blah blah. Choose editor's layout. What the hell does that mean? Come back to that, what the hell that was. Not sure where you meant to do. So I drop a tank? Right, so that spawn that I've created. Right, whatever. I'll let someone else have the previous, see what happens. Things need to load in, I guess. And I don't have control of the guy at all. Yeah, why don't I have control? Whatever. That's probably it for the settings thing. I'm going to make a video of all the game modes and then go into multiplayer. Yeah, kicking some ass, RoughNeX style, once we get all the other homeboys on. So yeah, hopefully that was more informative for you guys who's either downloading the game or is at work just looking for something to watch. Catch you guys laters. Out.